Good morning, everybody. My name is Jennifer Kabisi, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ready to Fly. I'm ready. I'm so excited. Can you tell? It's like a kid in a candy shop. I am excited. Nothing beats this moment. And that's because it's been almost 7 years. I know, 7 years. 7 years trying to build up my confidence to be able to do this. I know, long time. 7 years trying to believe in myself. 7 years trying to rid myself of some of the emotional baggages that I carry as a person. And so that is why I feel like at this stage in my life, I'm able to reach down my hand and help somebody else. And that's what this is about. I want to help somebody. I want to help the girl who was like me. I want to help the young woman trying to find her way, figure it all out, husband, kids, career. I'm that girl. I'm that person. I'm that woman. I want to help somebody else. I want to reach down and lift them up. I want to give somebody a hug who feel all left alone. I want to be there for that fatherless girl. That was me. I want to be there for that girl who feels so insecure, who feel that she's worthless. She has no meaning. She has no. I want to be there for that person. That's what this is about for me. You see, I've always been a person that wanted to encourage people, that wanted to motivate, and I still am. I just want to reach out to people because I think there's so many hurting people out there. There's so many people who've lost their way. There's so many people who don't know which direction to take. They just need somebody to give them a little bit of guidance, to show them a little bit of love, to be a little bit more compassionate, to show a little bit more empathy. That's why I'm here. This is about purpose. You see, I'm trained as a professional nurse. I have a bachelor's degree in nursing. I went to Widener University in Pennsylvania. And I've worked as a nurse for a couple of years. But after my children came along, of course, the schedule is not always the best. And you know, after you have kids to your life, I don't know, for me personally, it began to have a different meaning. My priorities began to change. All of a sudden, I wanted to be a mom that invested a lot into her children. I wanted to be there to be able to teach them to read bedtime stories. I wanted to take them to the YMCA, to the Y, to go play with them in the park, do painting. That's my kind of thing. That's it. But I just couldn't quite make it work with my schedule. And so I really started thinking, what is really important to me? What is really, really important to me? And you know what? At the end of the day, I really realized that being the mother that I want to be is extremely important. Being the person that I want to be is extremely important. And doing the work that brings me joy, work that fulfills me is what I want to do. Because you know what? We only come around this place once. We don't have a second chance. I don't have a second chance. You don't have a second chance. We don't have the time to sit down and play Russian roulette with our lives. This is life. This is real. We have to get in the business of doing what it is that we're put here to do. And I'm telling you, I don't care if I get paid a lot or don't get paid. I could do this for the rest of my life. And that's how I've known that this is my purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And this is what I believe and I'm trying to use the rest of my life to do. So I just want to encourage people out there. But fulfilling your purpose is not going to be easy. It's not going to be something that comes easy. It hasn't been easy for me. And as I continue this channel, you will hear my story. You will hear a lot of the things that I've had to go through. But it hasn't been easy. I have very low self-esteem. Never believed that I was really worth anything. But I had to do a lot of work. And it's taken me almost 7 or 8 years to get here. And I want to be able to reach out to people too. I want to be able to reach out to that woman who was like me, to that girl who was like me, and tell them you're valuable. You're precious. You're created in the image and the likeness of the God that created the universe. There is nothing you cannot do. If you believe that you can do it, baby, you can do it. You cannot live your life without purpose. I'm telling you, that is no life to live. Something inside of you comes alive when you're living your life on purpose. I'm telling you, you just gotta taste it, baby. You gotta taste it. It's good. You cannot listen to what everybody else have to say. You cannot listen to what everybody else have to tell you, because you know what? You have to listen to your heart. You have to listen to that heart, to what your heart is telling you. You cannot listen to the voices around you. You have to be still. You have to just listen. You have to follow the heart, because at the end of the day, like I always tell people, I say, working as a nurse, I never saw any family member get in the bed with a family member that was dying. They always died alone. So when you're lying in that bed and it's your turn to go, you want to know that you came here, you did what you had to do, and you're going with no regrets. And you can only do that when you've taken the time to examine your life, to search your heart, and to know, to listen to that music and to live that rhythm. I mean, to just rock with it, go with it, just go to your sweet spot. And There's nothing that compares to that. I think sometimes we get sick. Sometimes we get so down because we're not living that which we're supposed to live. We're not being that person we're supposed to be. Everybody is telling us what we're supposed to do. Our culture, our family, our friends, everybody got a blueprint of what we're supposed to do except ourselves. But it's time for us to wake up as individuals and take control of our own lives as people. Because guess what? When God gave you that breath, He gave it to you. He didn't give it to your mama, your papa, your wife, your husband, your kids. He gave it to you. So it's time for us as individuals to stand up and say, you know what, this is my life and I'm taking control of it. What do I want to do? What do I hear in my spirit, in my heart? What is God telling me to do? What was I created to do? And just channel our life towards that. I'm sitting here, you know, I'm a mom of 2 kids. I'm married. I have a house to keep. I'm still in the mix of trying to figure. I just moved to a new country. By the way, this is London. I just moved it from the U.S., you know. So it's I'm trying to figure it all out. But you know what? I'm telling myself, if I can do this, you can too. Because I don't know. I don't know tomorrow, but I do know today. I know that I have a camera. I know that I have the desire and I have the passion to inspire. That's what I'm working with. That's what I'm working with. I'm not gonna sit around anymore trying to wait for somebody to give me a chance to go and inspire somebody. Well, I'm going to inspire somebody by myself now. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm reaching out to you, and I hope you're inspired. I will be back. I am so happy. Come on, leave the comments on the bottom. Cheer up your girl. I will be back later. It was nice talking to you today. And until then, ready to fly. Take care. Bye bye.